So what's a 23-second drill? The inventor is Chris Korfis, my business partner with TFC, and he told me about this in 2008, and it's been a part of my training ever since. I like to do this as our first lactate workouts, and we do this indoors instead of a 23-second drill like we would do outdoors. We do 24 seconds because you want your very best kids to make 200 meters. And they're not going to make, nobody makes 200 meters, well, maybe one guy once in a while if he's like a state champion. We have a 178 meter track, which means that the curves are beyond tight. And there's just no way that you're going to get a couple kids every year breaking 200 meters in the 23-second drill. So we go 24 seconds indoors. If I did it outside, I would do it with the wind, and I would do it 23 second. We go solo with a kind of a falling start. It's not a fly start. We just kind of lean into it. We put pylons at the end of the race, everywhere from the 165 meter mark to 210. We put a large pylon at 200 meters. And the reason why we put the large pylon there is that is the overall measure of excellence. Now, everybody's just trying to do the best they can, of course, but I want my best guys shooting for 200. Because as Chris Korfis told me back in 2008, if we have 4 guys go over 200 meters in the 23-second drill, we will be all state in the 4x2. Matter of fact, we might win it if we have 4 guys over 200 meters in the 23-second drill. So that's our goal. And I tell our guys that, and it really, I think, motivates them. Our record is 215 meters. That's kind of crazy. It's actually, I say 425. Marcellus Moore went 215 and 210 in the same day, 8 minutes rest. So that's our school record. Tons of noise. Everybody's going freaking crazy. I think it really bounces off the walls indoors. It's a really cool thing. My visitors that come, if they come and see a 23-second drill, I guarantee they leave really impressed. Before I ever did it, I actually visited Chris Korfis working with his York track team. It was a 7 o'clock in the morning practice on a Saturday, and I watched it, and it was like I drank 3 cups of coffee or something. I was so excited after seeing it that I thought it was really going to be a game changer in my program, and it has been. There's like an 8 to 10 minute rest. It's supposed to be like 8 minutes, but I don't care if a guy needs an extra minute or 2, it doesn't matter. And we try to get within 5 meters of the first effort. So if somebody goes 196 the first time, his goal on the second one is to go 191 or better. We, of course, record, rank, and publish. I'm a huge believer in documenting every effort in every workout. A lot of people want to know, what do we do with girls? And I don't coach girls, but the people who have started doing this workout, they go 23 with boys, 27 with girls. Maybe if you're doing it on a tight track indoors like I do, you'd maybe go 28 with girls on a short track. And if you want to read more about this stuff, I wrote an entire article on the 23-second drill. Just Google it and find it. And you're lucky you get to see it here. This is actually our school record. I'm in the black. I just started somebody. It was a sophomore who runs about 24 in the 200. And I believe that kid's going to go 192 in this. That's my son Quinn in the red. That's Marcellus about ready to start. And he's going to start him. And we usually have 2 guys on the track at once. I say we're running solo, but we usually have 2 guys run at once. If we have 3 coaches timing, we could start somebody right after Marcellus goes. Yeah, when Quinn said 24, he starts doing that like the countdown. 21, 22, 23, 24. Wherever he says 24, that's where he marks. And that's where Marcellus went 215 meters in 24 seconds on a 178-meter track. And that's really, really good. And, you know, he was a state champion 2 years in a row. And he would have been in senior year too, but he went to Purdue. He graduated early.